Okay, so today's lesson uh, is I was thinking about it yesterday, uh, and then it was sort of brought home to me again today. So I'm going to share it with you. So I was sitting and thinking about, the past year and, what's next for me and, how that's all unfolding for me. And, um, and I started thinking about, uh, you know, we're like, I was thinking like I am, but we all are like one of those kits that comes with everything that's needed for every aspect of a successful life build. So everything that I need for the the highest expression of my life and the fulfillment of the dreams that are alive within my heart, all of those parts are within me. It is not coming from outside of me. Nobody's going to come down with a wand and like touch me on the head and activate it. It's me. It's all me. The desires are mine, and the passion for them is mine, and the creation power to breathe life into those dreams through imagining and being um, being the end result is already within me. And so, how can that be true? It comes down to the fact that we're divine, and as divine beings, we contain the divine attributes and we contain the creation power. And all everything I need, um, if I relax and go inside and uh, surrender into the relationship within, everything is provided for me. All through this journey over the past year, pretty much it'll be a year in January. Um, I've had beautiful places to live and beautiful friends supporting me, and I've wanted for nothing, and I have peace in my heart about that. And I thought, how can I have peace in my heart about closing my business and not knowing how it's going to unfold and start where I am, but knowing with all my heart that where I am is where I need to be, and knowing with all my heart that closing was the highest and best for me to move me into a position to move into what's next for me in my life. Like, how can I know that? How can I feel at peace about that? And the answer to that is because I've tapped into the very fiber of my being. I've tapped into who and what I am, and it has become truth for me. So I'm not seeking for coverage or protection or what's going to be happening. I'm not running around on the surface of the inside of my life. I've removed all of that mental thinking, and I've moved into the knowing. So knowing all that I need is there, and knowing the next steps are there. Things shift and change all the time, and sometimes we want to control, like we really want to hold the wheel and drive the car down the road. and and that's not that's driving through our mind a lot of the time, and not through um, the attributes and the mind and the passion of the heart. A lot of time when we're driving down the road through our thinking mind, it's trying to quiet down or get away from fear, get away from the unknown into the known or the familiar, where we feel more confident and less afraid. So I've decided, yeah, I'm done with the fear part. And how did I do that? I looked back over my entire life, and then I looked back over um, the shifting, the shifting sands in the past year, and and I'm on the right path. I'm on the right path, and things didn't turn out how I thought, and they certainly didn't turn out fast as I thought they should. But the fruit within my soul and the expression within my heart and the roots into what I believe. I really had to sink down into my belief and drink from the living water that is within me and allow it to saturate me and allow it to saturate me so much so that when thoughts are coming up, instead of resisting them or pushing them away, I surrender into them and away from them. So I sort of vaporize them with the love that's within me, and they're gone. They're gone. You know, so you know, I had said last week that there was an opportunity, for me to start some classes and to start, you know, getting into the community and getting seen by the locals, and which would, in my mind, get me connected with the right people and get me going. And so, of course, today we're shutting down again. And at, at first, I thought, "Holy Christmas! We're shutting down again. Like we're going to have to come out at some point, and then it's going to happen all over again." And I thought, I'm exactly where I belong, and that was something that was in front of me, an opportunity, and I put effort into it, and now that opportunity is gone because it really wasn't the one. And I have a lot of peace about it. It just when we think about things, have to give time between what's happening up here, out here, up here, and here. So it's kind of like letting the mind of the heart bubble up and change the energy. So surrendering instead of resisting, surrendering into the heart, into who and what I am is a much better plan than overthinking my life and trying. I'm building something new, me personally, and it's true for everybody. Um, I'm building a new life. Uh, I'm believing for the highest and best for me. And that's not going to come from what I already know, right? It's going to come from a new a new place. I'm going to a new country. You know, I'm I'm going to uh, the land of make believe, like a kid, right? Kids make believe all day long, whatever character they think they are. They don't even think about it. If they think they're a horse, right? They make believe. And so I'm believing in my heart for the passion and desires that are in there and the dreams that are in there and very real to me, to come forward in the time that they're supposed to. And in the meantime, I'm moving forward in my divine life, divine expression, my growth, um, and instead of uh, drawing away from what's happening, I'm pushing love out into it. Because really, the biggest and highest purpose of our life is to express love, express divine love out of us and into the space around us and into the lives of people around us, and allowing that love to rise up and flow out into even the circumstances that we're in will dissolve away all of the heaviness that the mind wants to put on it. The ego just is not going to accept everything that it hasn't accepted or seen once before. And so we grow, we rinse out the thoughts and belief systems that stand in our way. So the space between here and there is really a fruitful, beautiful space to deepen the relationship within myself, within the universe, really spend time softening and surrendering uh, into divine love so that that can flow out of me uh, continuously. So, in the middle of all that's happening, in the middle of you know the rules around the holidays coming up, and businesses being on the verge of closing this week again, and all of that, uh, that's happening as a circumstance all around us, and it's a very real thing. I know that for a fact, but it's real in my life. But I have a peace because I know who and what I am. And I know that in the fiber of my being, I will never do without anything. And I'll never be without love and protection. I'm never going to be in lack because that's not part of my divine nature. So that is what I want to share with you today. Um, if you have a comment, you can unmute. If nobody unmutes and talks, then we'll do a little meditation. Okay, the silence is.
Yeah, I think that was a very, very timely message because we're all feeling very frustrated about a lot of things right now.
Yes. But we're created beings, and we were put here to create radically in our life for ourselves and those around us. And I feel that because of the pace of things in the past years and stuff, it's become watered down, and we've become a little complacent or a little less involved or a little less aware of the power to create life within us. And so we look at the circumstances as a definition of who and what we are and what's going to happen to us. And that isn't true. We are divine beings. What's happening out there is happening out there. Uh, there's stuff happening out there all over the world all the time. It's in our backyard. But we're created and placed here to succeed, to bring love and life, and to bring light. And our most important job is to build up the love within us and to ignite the flame within us. And our light will shine so brightly that we will illumine the darkness around us as we move through life, and evolve and grow and move on with our life. We're not limited by what is happening. We're limited by our thoughts and beliefs about it.
Exactly.
So
I agree.
we cannot forget that. We cannot forget that. We need to take our life in hand and keep moving, keep going. Weed the garden, get the fear out. Sink into the truth. Truth is truth. Fear is the absence of truth. Or get some truth to fill you up, right?
Yeah. And share, people need to see somebody who's got a handle on things and doing what's, it spreads.
It does spread, and people,
Yes.
I was in the salon today, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, we're going on a 2-week rolling closing. We're closing for 2. It's going to roll to 2 more." And people were saying, "Hey, you know what? If we take all our energy good, it could make a difference." because none of this is going to make a difference of the grousing around. It's not in our control as far as, if somebody says we're closing, that they're going to close, right? So what am I going to do about it?
Gonna stay home and wallpaper. Since when do I have extra time, right? Here we go.
Oh, Tom has a comment. Tom says we can handle anything that comes our way if we want it to happen. We're strong in life and love. Yes, we are. We're strong in life and love. We live in the world. We're not of the world. We live in it. And we're expected to move through it in power and love and light. That's how we travel in this world, in life. So, if the path is not illumined, stop and get some logs on your fire, man. Mary Beth said, I love you and your sister. It's Team Pike. When she's out here, we'll do a duet. Okay, so we're going to do a meditation, and because nobody cared last time, but then somebody actually did care. They were silent. So we're going to include the meditation in the recording so people can go back and listen to it. So I'm going to meet you all again. And get comfortable. I want you to find your rhythmic breath. Should be super familiar by now. Breathing a little deeper in and a little deeper out. And imagine that breath that you're drawing in is love and light. And pull that love and light into your body. And with each exhale, relax. And as you inhale, pulling it in, love and light, image it illuminating every part of your being, bringing nourishment to your body, rest to your mind, creativity to your soul. Breath flowing in, bringing life, love, and light. And as you breathe out, you send it into the space around you. Filling up with love and light. Receive the nourishment. Allow yourself to open to it. Eternal love and light is our primary source of life. Nourishment for our being. Let that love enter in and nourish you. Allow it to open the windows and doors of your heart. If thoughts come in, just drift away from them. Open to new potentials, new thoughts, new possibilities. The wind of love is blowing in, ruffling through the windows, the curtains of your heart. Let it shake you up, open to what's new, a new thought, a new feeling. Release what you're holding on to through surrender. All you need is here for you in the paradise within, in the garden of your heart. Thoughts and ideas grow into visions, pictures, desires, and realities. We must tend our garden with light and love. All things are possible. We are the mirror of our life story. Open to the power within you. Receive the love and pass it on. Pass it on in your words, in your thoughts, in your energy. Love is powerful. We become love by surrendering into love. Now take the love you feel inside and push it out into your family. Send it to your friends. Send it to your neighbors. Just intend for it to cover the face of the earth. Your love connecting with my love, connecting with their love. A beautiful web of light and love around the world, making a difference. Receive the love that's coming back to you now.